Hey everyone, Tim Schofield here, and the Nexus 5X is sort of the forgotten Nexus device, overshadowed by the more popular Nexus 6P. And rightfully so, the 5X at launch had some speed issues, it had a slow camera, and also very short battery life as well. Now, since it's a Nexus device, it does get Android updates first, so now I want to revisit this device after a long time and see if it has improved at all throughout all of the various Android updates that have came to the device. So let's revisit the Nexus 5X. After putting my SIM card in the Nexus 5X, it did remind me a little bit of the Google Pixel, which was recently released, with that fingerprint scanner on the back and just the overall size of it. However, definitely feels a little bit more cheap in terms of build quality. It's definitely more of a plastic build as opposed to the more aluminum unibody of the Pixel. Now, I also want to mention Android 7.1.1 is the latest OS for Nexus and Pixel devices, which I had running the first few days that I had put my SIM card in it, but it is now running the Android 7.1.2 beta. So you'll see I'm part of the beta program and really didn't notice any differences except one. So one difference that has been added to the Nexus 5X with this beta that will be coming to your Nexus 5X soon is the swipe down with your fingerprint. So you just go ahead and swipe down once, swipe down twice, swipe back up. And you'll see I'm obviously not touching the display. I'm doing this all by swiping down, swiping up with the fingerprint scanner. So that got added with the beta, so stay tuned for that. A couple other moves got added with the Android updates in terms of jump to camera still there, double press the power button. However, flip the camera so you can flip between the front and rear camera while in the camera app, and then lift to check phone is added. So if your phone's just sitting there and you go ahead and pick it up, it's going to sense that and bring you to this screen, which is going to show you those notifications. Nexus 5X also has one front-facing speaker down at the bottom here with that chin. Kind of makes me think, hey, why didn't they just do that with the Pixel? Just throw an extra speaker down at the bottom so it's front-facing. However, that earpiece is not a dual speaker, so you only have the one, but it is nice that it is front-facing. Now, out of the box, the Nexus 5X was plagued with speed issues in terms of things slowing down, being very choppy as well. However, it is much better now. So the Android updates have helped in terms of speed. It's not quite where it needs to be in terms of it being extremely smooth. However, you'll see just running through some quick things, obviously with my experiences using it as my daily driver, it has definitely gotten better. So opening a bunch of apps at once doesn't necessarily slow it down a crazy amount. However, you will get an occasional stutter here and there, but it does not happen nearly as much as it did right out of the box. So the Android Nougat update definitely helped with that. I had to go all the way back to November 13th, 2015 to find my review video of the Nexus 5X, and I had said in that video that I averaged about 3 hours and 25 minutes screen on time, which is not very good. I would say the average is probably right now a little bit above 4 hours. So I was hoping, you'll see that was actually a stutter right there. That actually was a little bit slow. It did not, I pressed it twice and it delayed opening up the Photos app. But anyways, in terms of battery life, 3 hours, 19 minutes this day. Looks like you have 3 hours, 26 minutes this day. 3 hours, 46 minutes. Very consistent, and it is never above 4 hours for me. Honestly, it has stayed just about the exact same. I get about an average of 3 hours and 25 minutes screen on time. So battery life has not improved whatsoever with any of these Android updates on the Nexus 5X. Real quick, I noticed Snapchat's been getting better on Android. However, on the 5X, it's still pretty slow and choppy. You can follow me over on Snapchat if you'd like to, CubeKing77. The Nexus 5X has also adapted some of the Google Pixel features, such as that Google search button right there, a swipe up to get to your app drawer as well. And of course, obviously these pull down quick tiles as well, other various things. However, it does not have Google Assistant. I did hear a rumor that that will be coming to Nexus devices. Not sure if that's actually going to be true or not, so stay tuned for a video from me if that actually does come to one of these two devices. But it does not have the Google Assistant, and I wish Nexus devices would get it. Now let's go ahead and load up that camera app, and it is definitely improved in terms of speed. It used to be very slow in terms of opening, snapping pictures. It still is. You'll see here, I kind of have to wait a little bit for that shutter speed. It is definitely better than it was out of the box. Now, in terms of quality, it does take some quality pictures. I did post one recently on my Instagram of Chicago. Let me pull that up real quick for you guys. But other than that, you usually have to take more than one to get a good shot. I highly recommend taking at least 3 pictures with this just to make sure that one of them turns out okay. A lot of my pictures will get over or underexposed, and it really isn't very good in low light. Now, with this latest Android update, you can get system updates in the background. And speaking of updates, there has been some quality control issues in terms of getting an update and your phone actually getting bricked. I've heard that be a pretty consistent thing in the 5X. So that's kind of a bit of an issue. I know there's some actually forums in terms of Google support forums where that's been happening to some people. So keep an eye out for that. But other than that, it's pretty much everything I want to talk to you about. The camera has definitely been improved. It's still really not that good. Battery life's the exact same, so not good. However, speed did get improved with the Android 7.1.1 update from Marshmallow. Was back when I actually used it. My final thoughts would be that this is definitely an underperforming Nexus device, and I would probably stay away from it, to be completely honest. There are definitely other options in this price range and phones that have been out this long as well. So I would not necessarily purchase this, but in terms of Android updates, they can only do so much when you have hardware such that of the Nexus 5X. But anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Click that subscribe button for more revisited videos, lots more videos to come very soon. And as always, thanks for watching.